Okay, so let's do a couple more graphing problems. I am going to find my slope. The slope is the rise over the run, so find your slope. So my rise here, it looks like I'm going up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And my run is 1, 2, 3, 4, so 5/4. Now my B value, I can't tell exactly where that crosses. Maybe it crosses at 1/2, but maybe it doesn't. We can't really tell for sure. So let's find B by plugging in numbers like we've been doing. So I have y equals 5/4 x plus B. And then I pick a point that I can read easily, like 2, 3. And I'm going to plug that in for x and y. So just be really careful. This is x and that's y. The x shows up second when you write it in the formula. And the y shows up in front. So I multiply this out. 5/4 times 2. You can use your calculator with that if you want to. So you just type in 5/4 times 2. And I end up with 5/2. So 5/2 plus B, and on the other side I have 3. And then to get B by itself, I have to subtract 5/2 from both sides, okay? And again, if you have a calculator, use your calculator. So 3 minus, and then if I scroll up, I can just paste that in by hitting enter, and then one more time, and I get B by itself equal to 1/2. So my final answer is y equals 5/4 x plus 1/2. Okay, so let's do this next problem. My rise is a negative. It's -4. So when I have to find m, my rise is -4. My run is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, I can't really tell where this crosses, so I'm going to have to find B by plugging things in, just in case. Maybe it's 1/2, but maybe it's not. You just don't really know for sure. It could be anything. It could be 24/50ths or something close to 1/2 that's not really 1/2. You just never know. Okay, so I have y equals -4/5 x plus B. I will use this point, which is 3, -2. So 3, -2. And this is my x, and that's my y. So I put the x over here. And I put the y, the -2, by itself. And I'm going to multiply this out with my calculator. So I have -4/5 times 3, and I get -12/5. Or you could write that over 1 and multiply the top and multiply the bottom. And then now I have -12/5, so I have to add 12/5 to both sides. Whoops. I am almost completely out of room here. What am I going to do? I don't know. I guess I'm going to have to shrink stuff a little bit. Okay, so did that, and let's see. Let's add 12/5 to both sides. So I do that. I end up with B equal to what? Well, you could find a common denominator if you write that over 1 and find a common denominator. But if you're a little unsure of fractions, you can just add it with the calculator. So -2 plus 12/5. Whoops, that's 11/5. Let's try that again. 12/5. And that's going to give me 2/5. Okay, so B equals 2/5. So B does not cross at 1/2 like we thought. It's a little bit less than 1/2. Does it look like this could be 2/5? Yeah, it looks maybe a little less than 1/2. So 2/5 is probably what we're looking for. So y equals -4/5 x plus 2/5. So we never want to assume that we can read what this point is. Some people would have said it was 1/2. It's not 1/2. It's a little bit less than that. It's 2/5. So I'll talk to you again soon because I think we're done with that part. So see you soon.